Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Tell them it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn up, turn up.
Welcome to the Bougie Show, Exotica, Chicago. My guest in front of me is a redhead beauty with a pair of 36 double Ds. She's the ultimate ginger, a Jersey girl. I refer to her as the Jessica Rabbit of adult films. Ladies and gentlemen, big breast lovers and dirty old men, the one and only Lauren Phillips is in the building.
Dun, 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 dun. I feel like Rocky. I'm like, yeah.
We'll applaud that.
I'm like,
do you approve the intro?
I do. Okay. I'm like, hey, can you be like my DJ when I feature dance? Yeah.
That would be dope. I didn't think about doing that. Charging adult entertainers voiceover. You want a voice, and then you can have it just get played whenever you go. Yeah, I might have to implement that into.
You're welcome.
Voiceover. Thank you. That is actually genius. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being patient. Sunday, whatever reason, everybody wants to do interviews on Sunday when you try to get them on Friday, Saturday, but obviously that's the day you guys are busiest. So
yeah, it's kind of. I don't want to say it's slow on
down.
Sunday, but you know,
people gotta go back
relaxing.
To work. Yeah. Your favorite thing about Exotica, and this is not your first Exotica.
No.
So
no.
Which one is your favorite one? Jersey? Is it
Jersey?
Yeah, okay. I heard Jersey's Super Bowl.
I'm a Jersey girl.
Okay. Has it been good to you these last 2 days?
Yeah, it's been great. I was a little nervous at first because I didn't go last year because of the pandemic. And I actually didn't know if I was going to do any conventions last year. And I ended up doing New Jersey and DC, which were fantastic. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to get here. And I was like, I wonder if everything's going to be cool. And it's been amazing. My fans are like... They're just amazing. They're sweet. They're nice. They're just awesome. He's like stunned. He's like, fuck. She's been going at me. We haven't even been online yet. She's been throwing punches at me.
Where are you staying at? Embassy or Doubletree? Or Lowe's?
Neither.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in Cognito. I don't stay at hosting hotels.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
Last night, 3 in the morning, I heard people having sex. And then, again, the 9 in this morning, and I knew it was shooting because her moans didn't sound natural.
That's my like what's it the little sleep sounds. My soundscapes are moanings.
I didn't want to hear that. I was like, I don't want to deal with sex until it's exotic.
I think it's funny to hear it because then you're like, even though I'm not having sex right now,
right?
I could try to fuck with them.
I was going to get ratchet and play the most ratchet song I knew and put the speaker up to the wall.
I would take the headboard and start banging it. Doom, doom. And they'd be like, what?
And you know they were shooting because then they would stop and start talking. And then it was just, anyways. So how does one with a degree from Rutgers University end up doing adult films?
Well, I was a professional dancer for 5 years.
Okay, right.
I was in 2 modern companies. I was also a dance teacher, and I was a backup dancer for a Tina Turner impersonator for 5-6 years. And I just started losing that love for my art because I was working like 4 or 5 jobs to stay alive, you know? And my dancer friend was like, you know, you'd be great as a porn star. I was like, oh, I never thought about it. So then, you know, the magic of Google.
Did you have a high sex drive prior to porn?
Well, yeah, I was very open sexually. A lot of my friends, I had a high sex drive, but a lot of my friends felt like they could talk to me about sex.
Right.
I try to give a non-judgment vibe because I feel like society and everybody out there judges us anyway. So I don't want people to be around me and feel like they're being judged. I want them just to be able to feel open and free, and that I just accept people for who they are, and that's just it.
I read in an interview that you said personality is expressed through the eyes. Do you believe that for all or just you?
I feel like that's for me, but if you really get to know my facial expressions,
right? You can that's the camera if you want to show them your facial expressions.
They've probably already seen some of them, but I can't hide things once you really know my expressions.
So, do you believe that you can look in a man can look in a woman's eyes and tell within a matter of minutes if she would sleep with him or not?
I think you can tell with any gender that but depending on their body language.
Well, body language always
is like the best thing ever, and you know how someone like their eyes and how they are is part of body language. It's part of how like how they're looking at you, is a way your body is responding to somebody.
Got it. Have you gotten to work for Vixen yet?
I worked with not the main Vixen, but I have worked with Black Raw and Tushy.
Okay.
Which is
I know Tushy.
Incorporated, right? Yeah.
You don't believe that famous porn stars exist anymore. Why is that?
Because I feel like the label of porn star is spread too thin now, especially now.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I think well-known porn stars are like the thing. Like I think back in the day, like Stormy Daniels, I consider is a famous porn star. She's Lisa Ann's a famous porn star. You know, Nina Hartley is a famous porn, like stuff like that. I just feel like now there's so many. It's just you want to be remembered.
It's like a musician, right?
You know, like my goal in life is I want to be a well-known porn star. Like I want to be able to walk around and people be like, "Oh my God, are you Lauren Phillips?"
That gets overwhelming at times. That kind of fame.
I don't mind.
Unless you don't come out all the time.
As long as they, I do work from home.
Right. You get that kind of fame, and they don't go into the grocery store to get a fucking water.
As long as they don't stalk me, I'm usually good. They come up and take a selfie, say hi, I like your work. I work so hard to give them and to be entertaining and feel good and love my work as much as they love my work as well. For someone to be like, man, I fucking jerk off to your shit, I'm like, yeah, man, that's what I want. Check that off my to-do list today.
Okay, so all you gentlemen out there, she gave you the alley-oop. I don't believe in physical monogamy, but I do believe in emotional monogamy. Care to elaborate?
I
know what you mean, but go ahead.
I believe in an open relationship. I'm actually leaning to learn more about polyamorous as well, so that my statement for that might change after a while.
Got it.
Because we're all growing.
Right.
But this is for me, in my opinion, and for how I want things in my life.
Right.
An open relationship, we're all animals, and we're made to have sex and, plant the seeds and, and I feel like lust is different than love.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
And if you're sexually attracted to someone, doesn't mean that you love them. And I don't feel like sex shows love, personally.
I agree.
So I feel like when I'm in a relationship, I like an open relationship, and they can fuck whoever they want, and I can fuck whoever I want. And as long as we're safe.
Right.
Safety first.
Right.
But I do want to be like the main bitch. Like I want the emotional support. I don't want them to be like, oh, I'm dating such and such. I'm like, yeah, I don't want you to date them, but you can fuck them as much as you want. I don't care.
Right.
There's a fine line, because I also don't believe in falling in love. I feel like if you're falling in love, you can fall out of it. If you can fall in it, you can fall out.
I want to tell you this. A lot with men that I knew that are on their grind doing what they do. You know how they say, well, man, a man at his best is when he has the right woman beside him, right? But then a lot of men that I've known that have gotten to relationships, they tend to not be as aggressive on their grind.
Yeah.
Because now they're in love. And so I understand what you're saying. Do you agree with that when it comes to love?
Yeah, I do believe in love.
Oh, right.
I believe you can love somebody. There's family love.
But not in love.
I don't think you can. I've never experienced, I should
being
say,
in love with
where I look at somebody and I'm like, oh my God.
Heads over heels, butterflies in the stomach.
Yeah. I feel like love, you have to know somebody to love somebody. And I feel love is a very important and intimate commitment.
Yeah.
When I say I love somebody, that means they're part of my family. And that means, like, in Jersey, being part of a family, that's a big fucking thing.
That's everything.
No one fucks with my family.
We can applaud that. We drop bombs and all that. We got Lauren Phillips joining us out here in Chicago at Exotica. I want to ask you something. Why do a lot of successful adult film stars retire in Tampa?
I don't know. know. I think it's because I like Tampa. I like Clearwater. That's where I started.
Right.
I think it's because it's just. It almost feels like a vacation all the time. Even though you're at home, they have like several beaches you can go to. If you Miami is like a 4-hour drive if you really want to go party. I'm not a big partier. Right. I'm just a chill person.
We're gonna get to that. Go ahead.
And but I just like the vibe there. I like that I can go to the beach and chill, and it just feels like a vacation, and you're
most of the people that live there probably aren't.
It's very tropical, I guess you would call it, right? Is that the word? Tropical? Yeah. You know, and people are really nice there. Yeah. I remember when I first, I did a 16-hour drive when I was starting porn, and I drove from Jersey to Florida, and I stopped at a gas station, and I had my Jersey plates, and I get out of my car, and the guy's like, "Oh, do you need me to pump your gas?" Because I'm from Jersey, and there it's illegal to pump your own gas in New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, no, I know how to pump my own gas, but thank you so much for asking. Right. You're like, why would he ask you that? In Jersey, it is illegal to pump your own gas.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teaching you things.
Learn something every day. Okay. You said that young people need to evaluate their lives and make sure that it's not just about money for them doing adult films. It's okay to do it for the money, but it's also a lifestyle, and it can ruin your life if people find out. I appreciate your thoughts and perspective on that, and you can elaborate on it right now, or I also want to go into. I want to let you know that I agree with you saying that young people, particularly women, should be they should be 21 or older to do adult films.
I agree with that.
Yes, so I saw that you agree with that, and I agree with that also. Based on the women, the young ladies I've interviewed, a lot of them have fatherless, don't have daddy issues. A lot of them don't really understand. They're just looking at it from, I'm going to be really popular, and it's exciting and it's fun, but not understanding the other side of it. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, please? Yeah,
and I don't want to. I want to put on that one statement. I don't want to say it ruins your life. It just. It can close a lot of doors. Okay. You know, I know I'm never going to have a normal life, but I don't want a normal life. Right. Like I chose that. This is what I want.
Right. You're not going to
I'm never going to be. I'm never going to be a dance teacher again. Probably. I'm not going to be teaching 3-year-olds. Probably no. But I feel like in this generation, trending is a big thing. People want to be popular. People want to be known, and especially during the pandemic, people were losing jobs and trying to figure out what to do, or going to make money. And I think when you get into the adult industry, you know, the internet is a permanent thing, and people use the internet now as a resume. Like they'll look you up, you know. So if you want, hey, go in there, and then all of a sudden, like you want, I want to be a registered nurse. I don't know. I don't know. Some of them, like, they won't allow that. It's like, you can't even go to Harvard. They're in their thing. They say if you've done anything that disgraces the university, that you can't even go. So I feel like you should. And
that's messed up. But go ahead.
It is. I completely agree. I think it's completely fucked up.
Yeah, but that's their brand, and they can protect it and use it how they want. So.
Yeah, it's just. I personally think someone should be 21 because I think you should have I don't want to say normal job, but a regular 9 to 5.
And be out of high school for a few years and get into the real world.
Yeah, I feel like everyone should at least experience.
A baby, man. My daughter's 16.
Experience college, even if it's community college. Take a couple of college classes, like just so that you can kind of understand that this is a business, and that you have to have a schedule. You have to make sure you stick to things. Things have to be done, and this is a business, right? But like it's a business, but then it's still intimate. You know, like. I'm still I'm having sex like normal people don't have sex, you know? I don't think people are like, I don't think a guy's like, hey, baby, let me put you in pile driver, you know? So I think it just needs to be like, it's a serious, it's a lifestyle. I'm a lifer. And I want to be, this is what I want to do. It's freedom for me, and I love it. I just love it so much, and I want everyone to have an amazing experience and be able to not close doors, because life, is kind of like that sometimes.
Well, is life after porn possible?
Right now, there is no proof of it.
Okay.
I was going to say yes.
I interviewed a young lady, and she's really popular right now in the industry. Her name's Blake Blossom, and she stated to me, what else am I going to do after this?
Yeah, exactly.
So I might as well make the most of it.
Because, like, there is technically, out of everybody out there, there is actually no porn star yet that's like my life after porn.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say Lisa Ann, but she came back.
Yeah, she came back.
So I'm like, that doesn't count now.
You can go. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
it's hard.
I was going to, you know, it's just like, you know, I know a couple people that left porn, but then they come back, and I'm like, well, then that just doesn't count, you know? So right now, there is no life after porn. There is none. I really would love to meet somebody that was like, I left, and I permanently left.
And had success in doing something else.
I would love that, because I feel like that's like...
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
Because their adult film stars are getting more accepted and more...
I have a life after porn plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
After I retire, obviously, most likely I'll still shoot my own stuff because I like doing that. But I actually want to be a breeder and breed a Cornish Rex cat.
Okay.
Because the breed is slowly dying, and I don't think any animal should be extinct.
I don't want to get off this real quick. When you say when you see so many young girls not even last a year in the industry, what runs through your mind?
The revolving door of porn.
Okay. Okay. That's real. We're gonna plug that.
I think there's a lot of people just are here for the money, or they don't know how. I don't want to say stressful, but it is stressful. It's stressful mentally and physically. It's a business. It's a job. It is a job. You know, not everyone can be a doctor.
Right,
not everyone can be a lawyer. Not everyone can be a surgeon. So not everyone can be a porn star.
Get it?
Same thing.
You know, we got something in common.
Oh yeah.
You got OCD like me.
I do.
Yeah. How bad is it for you? Like, I don't leave the house without spreading my bed. I don't care if I'm gonna be late to work or late somewhere.
I'm never late. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm always 15 minutes early.
Oh yeah. Today was evidence of that.
That I'm not too bad. I try not to get like freaked out, but I do like I like my bed made in the morning.
Yeah.
I fold my clothes, even dirty clothes most of the time, because especially when I'm packed.
We're gonna applaud that. That's the first.
Because I like to be able to see everything. Because when I'm traveling, I want to make sure everything's in there.
Your nails will look nice. Can you show the camera your nails? That's dope. Like the colors. Now I see it's all. Now I'm paying attention to because it's all coordinated. I bet you could do a lot of things with that.
Oh yeah, they're kind of dull. I need to sharpen them right now.
Sharpen them.
Yeah.
But you ain't gripping no penis with nails like that.
Yeah, they're fine. I've had my hand in my butt already. We're fine.
You did what?
I already had my hand in my butt.
Okay.
And done.
You still got a thing for public sex?
I do.
Okay, when's the last time you've had public sex?
Oh God, it's been so long. It's so hard. I stand out now.
Have you had sex? When's the last time you had sex off the camera? Okay. How about sex with a condom?
Oh, that's been a while. No.
It's time to stop the fuckery.
I've had sex off camera probably a few weeks ago.
Okay.
It's hard because I have so much going on. I'm like, all right, what's today? I'm like, fuck, man, it's May. I'm like, what time is it? I can barely remember what I ate this morning. Asked me to count. Please let me know how many times you've had sex without a condom. More than my hand.
During your extensive adult film career, what are the main reasons someone makes your no checklist?
I actually have no one on my no list.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I believe in communication.
That is great.
I've had people push the limit.
Right. As far as how they perform with you?
Yeah. So how they like treat me.
Okay.
You know, because I'm there to be an actress,
right.
Obviously. But you still have to respect each other's boundaries.
Right.
So I've only had one person. Yeah, one person kind of pushed that limit, and I redefined my boundaries. That's what I'm going to call it.
Right.
And he apologized, and so did the director. So,
what did he do?
I actually got slapped inappropriately.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I call it a bitch slapped because he slapped me so hard with all his force with the palm of his hand that I fell to the floor. And the next day I had to be rushed to urgent care because I had swelling in my cheek and I had blur vision in my right eye.
Okay.
I'm doing.
No,
yes,
you're being real.
I'm having. Yeah. I think people don't understand is that the rough sex, when it's extreme sex, I am, taking a chance. Just to, like, working with kink, it's like doing anything with the dungeon and stuff like that. You are taking a risk. That I've been tied up where I lost a little bit of nerve damage. I had nerve damage. I lost feeling in my hand for a bit. So like that's the chance I'm taking. And when stuff happens, you have to communicate and say, hey, like. You didn't do it right.
Right.
And you need to not do that again.
No, I get it. That's the realities of adult films. April 20th, you retweeted your tweet. I wish I had a private jet so I don't have to feel rushed when traveling. What led to that tweet? Were you frustrated at the airport or something?
Yeah, it's just hard. And I fly so much. And I now have my Louie, my emotional support animal, with me. Okay. And it's hard when you're just trying to get all the information and trying to get things going, and you're trying to do this. Oh, your bag has to weigh like 50 or below. And I'm like, fuck that. I have 2 bags. I'm a girl. Like, even with this, like, I have merchandise in there. And it was just frustrating because I think what happened is I had to redo my reservation, and they forgot to put that I have global entry for TSA pre-check, and they forgot to put it on there, and they wanted me to like go to others. Oh, it was crazy. It was just crazy. I'm not fucking taking my laptop and taking my shoes off. I have a cat that I have to worry about. That's my main and priority, I was like, that's a baby. Like, my cat is my baby. So I'm like, that was the thing. I was like, and I had to go back down to the ticketing area and say, I'm pre-check, and I had to give all my number. And the thing is, my number for the known traveler is actually on the profile of that thing. So I was like, it's supposed to natural. It was just a big, like, I get it. And then I also have my assistant that travels. I have 2 assistants, and they alternate, and they travel with me. So they're my responsibility as well. So, like, it's a lot of, like, things.
That means you're winning, though. To have 2 assistants, we can applaud that. If you could turn back the hands of time, would you have played it the same way?
I think everything happens for a reason. Okay. So yeah, I think I developed in the right time, right manner. I think everything, like, I don't want to manipulate anything because everything is fucking amazing anyway. So.
What does Lauren Phillips want her legacy to be when it's all said and done?
I want to be the ultimate ginger, like the one and only. Currently, I'm the if I have my information correctly. Obviously, I don't know all of porn, but I think I am currently the lasting ginger of performing, because everyone else has either stopped or they changed their hair color. And once you're not a redhead anymore, you're not considered a ginger.
So you have the longest run?
Next year I'll be 10 years without changing my name or changing my hair color. Okay.
We're gonna start Moment of Truth. I state things.
Okay.
And you tell if it's what I state is true. You say true. If it's false, you say false, and you can elaborate why it's false. I'm just gonna state things. Okay. And if it's something you choose not to answer, you say pass. Okay.
Like unknown.
Dirty talk from a man gets you going.
Yes.
Okay, so that's true.
True.
Okay. True. Right. You enjoy getting your vagina eat it out for an extended amount of time. You like a man to sit his face down in your vagina and just lick for 45 minutes straight. God.
True. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
As long as I get off, he's not just licking.
You can applaud that. You still like being bent into a pretzel during penetration. We can applaud that. Can you describe what the pretzel position is? Is that with like your legs behind your head?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I would do it right now, but I'm not stretched out right now.
I got you. That vagina just lined up in front of it.
Yeah, it's good for anal sex too. I've done it. It just tightens up my hole. Like my holes.
I don't. When I interview you guys, the only time I've seen your film work is through Twitter, preparing for the interview and doing my research.
Oh wow, I don't post a lot on Twitter when it comes to porn.
So do you your vagina, is it standard vagina? Do you have meaty? What is it?
I was told by somebody that I have a thick vagina.
So in urban world, we call that fat pussy.
Is that a fat pussy? Because I don't have like I think you guys call it like meat, but I call it a butterfly. I call it like a butterfly or a heart, where you have to spread it and it turns like into like a little wings. I don't have that.
You keep a little red hair above it.
Oh, I have a bush.
Oh, okay.
I have a bush. I don't have fire.
Do you dye the bush or you keep it?
That's my color.
Okay. And your color's what?
Ginger.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh. You think that's you better know better.
I think he's colorblind. He's been looking at my hair too long.
I'm going to go find out. You've been intimidated by a penis?
No.
Never?
True. No.
You have. Why were you intimidated by it? Because of the size of it?
Yeah.
Or how he used it?
No.
Okay.
Not how I use it. Usually I'll say something if they hurt me.
Okay.
I think it was probably anal. Anal was probably intimidating when I first did it. And then Dredd has a big ass fucking cock.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know if I was intimidated, but I definitely prepped very well for him.
I've been learning about soft erections, but soft penis erections and hard penis erections. Like penis shots, how much harder the penis is. I guess because the blood flows through. Have you had experience with that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
You've tapped out during a performance?
No.
Never?
False.
Okay. Have you wanted to?
No. Because I feel like I personally like my scenes to flow. And when you cut, you have to stop.
Gotcha.
So, and obviously the woman, and I'm not like I'm not trying to be like genderizing or anything, but for straight porn,
right?
I am the pitcher. People are looking at me,
right?
So I have to be high energy. So when we stop, hold on, I gotta take a break, and you're like, all right,
fucks the flow up.
All right, go back. And I have to, it's like, okay.
You felt an erection while giving a fan a hug out here.
True.
Okay. What do you
right
let them know?
No.
You felt right now?
Like right now?
It is time to stop the fucking.
What do you let them know? Do you look at it?
I have to play it by how they act, because some of them get very embarrassed.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to make someone feel bad. I'm not here to break people.
I don't know about that. Your body has felt worn down at times in your career.
True.
Okay. And what do you do to get it back up?
Self-care,
okay.
Massaging. I do spa days now. Like probably after this, I'll take a day off and I do a whole day spa where it's to myself. I actually will put my phone away as well because it's mentally tiring.
I get it. Get away from the world.
Yeah, it's especially stuff like this. I usually get pretty tired afterwards and I get drained, and it's like a full body, even mentally. Because I'm very sociable. I'm a social butterfly.
Right.
So for me, being around people, I'm like, yoo-hoo, and I want to say hi to everybody, and I want to give everyone their equal time. By the time I'm done, I'm like,
get it.
Yeah.
You get aroused watching a man jerk off.
Yeah,
okay.
Totally true. Yeah? Especially after my porn. Fuck yeah, that's why I do it.
Are you still? You were engaged or married at one time, right?
I am married.
Oh, you still are. Okay.
Yeah,
have you ever
get rid of him.
Have you ever caught him jacking off when you came home?
No.
Okay. And if you did, what would you do?
But he has told me that he's masturbated to my porn.
Okay.
So.
What would you do if you walked in a room and you caught him jerking off? Something to think about?
Yeah, because I don't know. I'm like, hey, do you want me to finish? Or do you want me to help you out? Because isn't that considered like me time? So maybe you want to rub one out and then have maybe it's like break time.
Last one, circumcised or uncircumcised? Did I actually?
I don't have a preference.
Okay, all right.
I'm just gonna say uncircumcised because that might butt easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lauren Phillips joining us on the Bougie Show in Exotica, Chicago. Can you let them know your social media platforms before we go take pictures?
Of course.
All right. Look at the camera.
My social media is all the same. It's Lauren Fills Up. FILLSUP. Links to be filled up. But if you want all of my links, go to lplinkswithaz.com to see everything.
Lauren Phillips, we appreciate you joining the show. Appreciate you working with us with the time. It was a pleasure having you.
My pleasure.
And thank you again, Lauren Phillips, joining us in Chicago on the Bougie Show.
It's the Bougie Show with Zeta DJ.
Right before 2 o'clock, 1:50.